All right.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Good morning or afternoon or whatever. Evening if you're in the Europe side. My name is Cross Product. I'm joined by JC. And my race is already underway. I will be joined by JC in just a moment. Anyway, we've got a race between Mike the V and Vonkie. And Uncle doing his best Navi impression as we grab 20 rupees out of Link's house. Already, the sea is rich with garbage. Alright, we already have a look at a map. Green Pendant in Eastern Palace, Red Pendant in Tower of Hera. Not random. But that third crystal, Desert Palace, that's looking pretty good. Alright, looks like off sync by about a second so far, but we're working to get that fixed up for you guys. Uncle giving the fighter sword. And another red rupee.
I'm a little bit late.
Welcome, JC. We already have 2 chests with red rupees in them. We got a glimpse at the map. Green Pendant is in Eastern Palace, Red Pendant is in Tower of Hera, and we have a crystal in Desert Palace. I think crystal 3 it was.
And then Green Pendant and Eastern's isn't too bad.
Yeah, one of the quicker dungeons, and it's actually right by Sahasrara, which is where you want to use that Green Pendant. No bomb drops as of yet for these runners. They'll want to get a bomb drop before they get to the cracked wall in the sewer escape.
That, or hopefully boots. Both players would love boots really early. Okay, Mike's trying to get some drops from the guards.
We already have chat going wild, wanting to see something important at the Master Sword pedestal. So, of course, if something is required at the Master Sword pedestal, the runners will have to complete all of the pendant dungeons as well as the crystal dungeons. Once the players find the Book of Medora, they'll be able to see exactly what item is at the Master Sword pedestal and whether or not they'll have to complete all the dungeons. Now, chat was going wild even before the stream started, saying, we want Fire Rod at Master Sword pedestal. Alright, ball and chain guy down and a key in Zelda's chest. You always want to check out Zelda's chest.
Vonkie having a little bit of trouble with ball and chain guard. That particular guard can be a little bit tricky as you're getting used to it.
Yeah, easiest way to dispatch him is just to throw 2 pots at him. Alright, so that put Mike the V a little bit ahead so far, but a lot of the time difference is going to be determined by the player's routing. So I'd say it's maybe about 50-50 between routing and execution.
Yep, and then bear in mind if Mike finds some early stuff, some nice things early on, that might change some of his early routing that he's used to doing. And we've seen that throw off a few runners before, just doing something they normally don't do when they clear out the starting areas.
Still no bombs.
That's okay, there's a bunch of rice and snakes that can hopefully have some bombs
they're
for
on
us.
They have a separate prize pack, so they might have been randomized to get bombs, even if the guards haven't. But Mike the V just dodging all the mice. It's already out of options to get a bomb from a chest. We'll see if he decides to take a little bit of time. And you got an arrow drop off of that guy, so that's a little promising.
There is
Might
still
go
a
that
chest
far.
in this room that could have bombs as well.
Oh, that's right. I thought he was
Going-
past this room. Ha!
Got
The old
cane.
blue cane. The old sugar cane.
I'm hoping to see some nice blind strats with that.
Yeah. Or vitreous strats.
Yeah.
Vonkie kills one snake, sees an arrow drop. I'm not really sure exactly which different prize packs exist.
I'm not sure what all changes have been made for Randomizer as far as the prize packs are concerned. I believe there's like 6 different prize packs, or 8, each having 8 items, so that cycles through each other. I have to pull up the... There's a map that we have for the default prize packs.
Mike the V already passed the point of no return. He won't be able to check the rest of the escape items until he comes back with a glove. Alright. We got a heart in the heart container chest, but it was not the Sank heart. It looks like Vonkie also heading past the point of no return. Those push blocks prevent you from re-entering that room without falling down from the graveyard.
Yes, like, while it might be nice to get some early items before you leave escape, but there is a point where trying to farm for that bomb costs more time than coming back later.
Yeah, and they will definitely want to come back later. Since they've found the map, that means there will be 3 items. Oh, all the bombs in the world from the poultry. But there will be 3 items in that room since they've already found the map.
Okay, Vonkie going straight down from Link's house. Oh, I didn't see what the lumberjack item was.
Yeah, sometimes the runners just check them real fast. Vonkie, do you know an alternate fake flippers strat? Oh, he's buying bombs here.
Interesting decision.
Yeah, most times you see players buy the bombs in Kakariko Village, but I didn't even know there was a bomb shop there. I learned something today.
Okay, we are getting confirmation that it was a red rupee in lumberjack. Mike, that you've almost skipped those 50 rupees before deciding, let's just grab them anyway.
Okay, so Vonkie gonna head up the same way, but just took a little detour to buy those bombs. Okay. See what's in Blind's hut now. Since Mike the V did get those bombs off of the tree there, he'll be able to check most of the items in Kakariko Village. Oh, and there's that glove. We'll see how... and there's that other glove. Wow. For the price of one. Alright, so... let's see. He's going to farm up these rupees. He's close to that magic 500 for checking Zora, which he will be able to do with the glove. So we'll go ahead and give the old Titan's mitt over to that guy. Alright, Vonkie taking an interesting route through the forest. Huh. Okay. Mike the V scouring out the Kakariko well here. Already has oh, and a bottle. That bottle will allow him, and another bottle. So the bottles will allow him to check out what the sick kid has in the middle of town.
Ether. Well, with the 100 rupees.
Yeah, it's a 55% chance that he'll need it if he has to go into both dungeons.
And he is guaranteed to need to go into at least one of those. We saw 2 pendants in the light world.
Yep, that's correct. Alright, Vonkie's gonna find the pair of gloves in here.
And the mirror from the sick kid.
That's very important.
Very important.
There are a ton of items on the map that require mirror, and at least Swamp Palace requires mirror to get into.
And then there's a bunch of dungeons that mirror just saves a lot of time.
Oh yeah. Palace of Darkness. One for sure. Desert Palace sometimes.
So
Desert
Heart
Palace
Piece.
is Chris. Yep, Heart Piece in the library. Someone must love reading. Somebody is a bibliophile. Alright, just arrows in the race game. Okay, so Vonkie's gonna grab these bottles. Hopefully he remembers to check out the Dying Boy as well, as we know that that's gonna be mirror. And Mike the V, standard route heading down towards Swamp and Lake Hylia. The gloves, I wonder if he'll decide to head up to Death Mountain a little earlier.
Be a pretty solid play.
Yeah. He will be able to check out Hera, which is a pendant but has 2 possible items. Of course, he's not guaranteed to get any items in there without having a lantern or fire rod, because he might have to do the torch room.
And if nothing else, until he finds the flute, gives him another starting point for when he saves and quits.
Yep, true that. But if I were in his shoes, I might want to wait till I get Hammer. So with Hammer and Mirror, you can check out that lustrous east side of Death Mountain. Vonkie found the mirror here. It's gonna clean up.
Then Hookstar would be really nice too. Check out all the Dark World stuff as well.
Well, they don't have Moon Pearl yet, so they would need.
Oh yeah, and they need
Hookshot and Moon Pearl.
a lot of things.
So either Hookshot or Hammer at this point will get them onto the Light World east side. The V finishing up Babby Moldorm. We got 5 items for him here, including one from the NPC thief. Lots of money. Wow, that's all money.
She is now set for rupees for the rest of this run.
Yep, unless he wants to spend them all on potions.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Probably has enough to buy at least 1 potion.
Yeah.
By the time he's gonna need it, I'm sure I'll find more rupees too.
Going play flippers. Probably going to head over and check out the island and the hobo first. Maybe go straight to Zora.
Yeah, most runners will check out the Ice Rod Cave before doing the fake flippers. But again, the randomizer logic will never require doing fake flippers, but it is allowed in this tournament.
Yep. And then as a result, breaking the logic might mess you up more than it helps you too.
Yeah. You know, like if he gets a lantern and he thinks, oh, I have to go into Hera now, but, well, the game didn't expect you to go into Hera, really, so. Quake. Alright.
It looks like he is opting to go to Death Mountain now.
The old quack medallion. You know, I know that hobos like to feed the ducks, but
It's the duck call.
yeah, what's the true duck call? Is it the ocarina or is it the quack medallion?
My vote was a quack medallion.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Alright, so Mike the V does head up on the Death Mountain here. We'll be able to grab an item from the hobo, the item inside Spectacle Rock Cave, and He'll be able to grab the one on top of Spectacle Rock as well, since he's got the mirror already. An old man's
and the
got.
butter sword.
Ooh. I guess the old man's having some health issues and wants to get rid of the butter. Wants to cut butter out of his diet.
Yeah, that's it right there. Alright, let's see what Mike missed by not coming up to Ice Rod Cave.
This is the first divergence in the path so far.
Heart container on top of Spectacle Rock. And heart piece there. We'll probably see him go straight to Hero.
Yeah, looks like that's where he's headed. I mean, he'll either find an item right away, or he'll determine right away that he can't get anything. So we've got Blue Pennon and Turtle Rock.
5 and 6, Swamp and Ice.
So very unlikely that anything will be inside Turtle Rock, because usually by the time the randomizer logic gets to Turtle Rock, the only thing left to place is Ice Rod. And the only thing Ice Rod would be required for is completing Turtle Rock. Yeah, there is a very fringe chance that Ice Rod will be required if Trinex himself drops something like. Alright, so big key down there in the switch room. He'll be able to finish this dungeon, and he'll be able to get at least one item out of here. On the hammer, the payoff, and he's gonna mirror straight out and head out to the east side of Death Mountain.
Not a bad play.
Amazing.
Alright, let's see what Sahasrara has. Or at least his little storage room.
Really good decision to check out these 7 items on the east side of Death Mountain as soon as he grabs a hammer.
Alright, in the book, over on Vonkie's side.
Gonna check the floating island first, just rupees, and he'll head in the spiral cave. Vonkie's got the book, so... Desert Palace was the one crystal in the light world. And he won't be able to finish it without at least a lamp lighting item, and he might possibly need boots as well in order to get the big key. Not gonna dip into Eastern Palace as it's just a medallion and he won't be able to finish it anyway. It's a pendant. A pendant!
You have information that we don't know? It's gonna be our long lost bombos?
And the shield upgrade for Mike the V. It's the tower shield. Vonkie's gonna do Zora's domain. So he's got the rupees for buying Zora's item. So I really love the fact that there's such a huge divergence between the two runners, because it almost makes us omniscient over the entire race.
Oh yeah.
But Vonkie's gonna see the ledge item and not be able to grab it, and he'll be able to buy Zora's item.
Hopefully Zora gives him the flippers.
Yeah, and he
will not.
So just a commentary omniscience right now. See that Vonkie's heading into a dead end. Well, he could find, I mean, hookshot still to be placed, lantern, fire rod, cane of Samaria, which will be required from Misery Mire, powder, Mike,
Death Mountain,
another sword upgrade. Alright, trying to see. Did you see what the ledge had? I
did not. I see chat saying something about boots.
Some chat saying boots. So the hookshot indeed.
The hookshot.
The old tickle beam.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mike
so
is both
of the runners,
get that.
Yeah, Mike the V's taking the portal over to Zora's domain. So with the flippers, he'll be able to grab those boots also. But both runners going in separate directions and each finding their own value. Vonkie is now... Looks like he's going to go ahead and check the escape. Like I said, 3 items in there, and it's right next to the sanctuary, so it's a good check.
Yeah. I'm hoping to find a cane in here.
Yeah. Vonkie might not have to dip. Oh, I thought they had already gotten the map. I was wrong.
I didn't see the map.
Alright, so Mike the V grabs hookshot and he's heading down to get his boots. And Vonkie looks like he may be heading up to Death Mountain now. With that hookshot, he'll be able to check out the east side, which will give him the flippers, which will give him the boots. But again, that hammer, it's not going to be very obvious to check Tower of Hera from Vonkie's perspective. And interestingly, Mike did not finish Tower of Hera. Probably not much need to anyway.
Yeah, not at this point.
Only if Master Sword pedestals required, or he comes back with Lantern to guarantee that he can get the final item. Hammer was the foyer in Tower of Hera.
Mike option not to drop.
Vonkie didn't miss it. Vonkie's only just now going up to Death Mountain, so we'll see whether or not he decides to check it. But he'll probably want to check the east side instead, since he's got the hookshot. I'm sorry, what would you say?
Then on Vonkie side, the only way without any sort of glitch to where the boots are is with flippers. There's a way that requires clipping, but that's banned in this tournament.
Alright, Mike the V's got shovel. He's gonna check out the buried item. And Vonkie does indeed go to the east side with his hookshot, so will not even be able to access. Actually, he could. There is something Vonkie can do here. He couldn't normally get over from the east side to the west over to Tower of Hera without the hammer, but he could actually take the portal on the southeast side of Death Mountain, go up to the top, and mirror past the blocks. But unfortunately for him, I think he's going to want to go grab those boots that he saw on Zora's ledge.
Oh yeah. And
he will.
then...
Neither of the runners have found Moon Pearl yet, though. It's
Alright, let's
gonna be a crucial item in proceeding.
And the bat give us just money.
We could see Aghanim required after all, since there's no Moon Pearl yet. Alright, so Vonkie might head up to Spiral Cave now. Yeah, he could check the 2 Super Bunny chests, another minor glitch that is allowed in the tournament but never required by the seeding. And he's gonna head into the fairy fountain? Oh.
Man, Mike's going straight to Aghanim.
Okay.
Changing his mind.
Maybe he just realizes there's 1 or 2 items that he yet to check. I believe there's still a Genus cave in the desert. And he hasn't gone into no one's gone into Eastern Palace yet, and Mike the V also is yet to check Sahasrah's basement. Or closet. And Vonkie actually is bunnying up to the top of Death Mountain Dark World. May grab those Super Bunny chests. He cannot go that. Oh no. Yeah, you can push the blocks. That's right.
You can, yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna check out those Super Bunny chests, and maybe he will want to mirror over to Hera.
He's gotta survive to make it there.
Yeah, good point.
Got one heart.
He's gotta be in a bottle.
And he's also gotta make it past those Lionels.
Oh, that's the tricky part. So he does get a blue boomerang. Bomb expansion that Mike the V has not yet checked. So he can check out the medallion requirement for Turtle Rock, even though it's a pendant. He sees that it's a pendant and contemplates whether or not he wants to check it.
Going ahead and checking out the island. And just a red rupee. Think he might be trying to making it to Hera from here.
Yep. Oh, we did get the book from Sahasrala's closet, so Mike is heading in the Desert Palace with the book. Yep, he's going in the Spiral Cave, hopefully get some health drops. Gotta play it safe. Oh, there he goes. Alright, so Mike the V has everything required to check the southern side of Desert Palace, but he will not be able to complete Land Mola without a torch lighting item. Mirror shield, see what Vonkie wants to do from here. Going back to the mountain, so it looks like he will be checking out Tower of Hera. He can check out Ether Tablet as well, since he came here with the book.
Oh yeah. So we'll see if that gives him an edge towards Mike. He probably won't be coming back to this particular area for quite a while.
Yeah, if Vonkie happens to find Moon Pearl at Ether, that could give him a little bit of an advantage to make up some of the lost time early on. And so it looks like he deems it not worthy going around and get that piece of heart, but he'll probably get the heart container on the top.
Mike realizing he does not have a lighting source.
Yeah.
Almost thought I missed him pick one up.
So he's gonna go ahead and check out a Genus Cave here. Vonkie grabs that heart container. He's gonna go check the Ether Tablet. So if this is a Fire Rod, Lantern, Flute, Moon Pearl, Mushroom. Just bombs. Vonkie should have grabbed the powder, correct? Powder was in the
Oh yeah,
Death Mountain. We don't know where Moon Pearl is yet. Remains unknown. Could still be on the pyramid.
Could be on pyramid. Small chain says in Eastern.
Yeah, Eastern's another. So Mike the V is gonna bite the bullet and go fight Aghanim now.
It could also be in vanilla location.
Yep, and Vonkie opting to finish out Hera, not satisfied with just finding the hammer here. This could possibly pay off. There's about a 25% chance. Okay. I was gonna say there's about a 25% chance the final item will be in the torch room in the basement, because you got the big chest, the small chest next to the big chest, and Moldorm himself that are all potential item locations for the second item.
Okay, and Vonkie's changed his mind.
Yeah, he's gonna go grab those boots, looks like.
Not a bad call. Might as well grab them while you still remember them.
Yep.
Skipping a little bit of shortcut that could have been taken with the flippers.
Yeah, I was gonna say hookshot, but
Hookshot as well.
okay. Oh, Mr. Routing Itemizer seating man himself says one of the three has to be a small key. So actually a 1 in 3 chance. Tower of Hera basement has an item, so. Thank you, Vitor. Yep, pyramid's a pretty good chance that that's going to be worth something. Some kind of progression item like a flute or even a lantern.
Okay,
Hey,
Vonkie's
Vonkie.
grabbing the boots.
Grabbing himself the foot gloves there, and he'll have the two items, the flanctuary items I like to call them, but he's not heading there. Looks like he's going to head either the desert or Hagenim from there.
Did Mike check out Rockpile? Sure.
I believe Mike did check out Rockpile. I don't remember it was there. But yeah, the Rockpile and King's Tomb are the two boot items you need boots for. I like to call them the flanctuary items because they flank the sanctuary.
Damn, this Lucker, he's getting on agony.
Man, not a single blue ball. Reminds me of Blunt Bunny's run from AGDQ. Oh, we already have predictions for Pyramid having Lamp.
Namos has.
Yeah, it could be a Lamp with Landmola having Pearl, that's true. Or it could be Bow with Sahasrara having...
Moon Pearl.
And there it is. There's that Moon Pearl. Aghanim required after all, confirmed. Alright, make the V's mirrors. Might have wanted to check Catfish or go down into the Hype Cave in the swamp.
Both of which are easily accessible from right.
Yeah, I think I'm going, well, I guess go this way, yeah.
That works,
Probably
as far as, yeah. Depending on what all you want to check along the way.
Yeah.
Definitely does not want to go to Palace of Darkness quite yet. There's quite a bit of chest in there, but he needs the bow to complete it.
Needs the bow to complete it, and also, fairly unlikely he'll even be able to get past the first room without bow. He'll have to require the left west wing to have a small key.
Yeah.
Another bottle.
For magic, bombs, heart piece. There's the lantern.
Wow, lamp turn and quarter magic, yeah. Nice finds.
Sending
Always got hype. Always.
Except when it doesn't.
Alright, so with the lamp, he could finish Landmolas and he might just... Okay, he's got everything he needs to do Swamp Palace, and Swamp Palace is a crystal.
Crystal 5.
There you go.
Really good call on routing. There are 6 items in here.
It's quarter magic is actually something that you can't get in vanilla, but it was actually written into the code. They just never released a way that you could actually access it. So I think the developers, I think Carcat actually came across quarter magic in the code while writing the randomizer. And said, hey, that's a pretty cool idea. Oh, yep. We'll be required to do Misery Mire. Possibly Ganon's Tower.
Okay, it looks like he is just missing Fire Rod and Flute. And potentially a medallion.
Yep. We should probably mark Moon Pearl for him.
There it is.
Yep, definitely needs Flute. Don't know which medallion he needs yet. And definitely needs Fire Rod to do the Forested Temple. Some people call it Skull Woods. It's really hard to try to beat, stick your hook shot in that narrow passageway where the skull is to get that small key in the big chest room. Grabbing a safety heart. Vonkie gonna check out a Genus cave. We've not seen this item yet. Could be important. Or no.
We have.
Mike did check there after the desert, that's right. And Mike the V just gonna clear the dungeon out. He's gonna hope that map and compass are both on the west wing there.
Yeah, but there's still gonna be one item because I don't think you got the big key yet.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's
Or maybe
gonna
that's
be...
his plan. Maybe he's hoping to get big key and then come back and hit the big chest in the west wing all at once. Although it's also possible that the west wing has, say, map and big key, and then the big chest has compass. So he may not have to come back.
Yeah, we'll see.
But he's got the big key, so he will have to go back. Clear out Argus before coming back in.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of actually waiting to do the west side of Swamp Palace. You know, waiting to see if there are actually even items over there. Alright, Mike the V, getting around my least favorite hot dog pretty slickly. Alright, and here we have Liv Fantoon.
Almost a zero cycle. That little part where Argus was stalling was during the animation where he swings his little puffs around for bombs.
Alright, so far so good. He might not have to check out the west wing. I'll have to go back in, and as soon as he finds a non-map compass item, I think he's good. So the risky swamp routing might pay off for him.
Did the players find the bone? We missed it?
I don't think so.
We'll wait for our menu.
Bo is still Mia, as far as I know.
There.
Yep, there's the compass, so he just needs to find the item that isn't the map. So Vonkie heading in the Eastern Palace. 2 to 3 items he'll be able to get here. Do not know what they are yet. Let's see if he knows the hookshot shortcut. It was in a very useful document that was posted in the tournament Discord.
Very useful. I've also seen another slightly modified route involving grabbing that key on the right, coming to this room that he's in, hit the switch, and then go down, then grab the key and come back.
Yeah, he wasn't able to do that though since he had already used that small key.
Yeah. So I'm not quite sure if...
Yep, he's doing the hookshot strat.
Yeah.
So for all the runners in the tournament, I highly recommend checking out the resources tab in the tournament Discord. That's how I learned about that hookshot trick. Alright, so 1 item down in Eastern Palace, 2 to go. At least 1 guaranteed that he'll be able to find without Bo.
Bo is required to check 2 chests and to get to the boss, Palace of Darkness.
And if the small key you need is locked behind, is in one of those 2 chests, then you actually need the bow to get anything in there.
Yeah.
So I guess there's like
It just depends on what the very first chest is. Yeah, and then Bo
much
is
like
actually
Tower of Herod.
based on Gan's Terry. Bo is strictly required because you can't make it past the 2nd floor without it.
Yep. Vonkie's grabbed 2 items in the Eastern Palace. Go ahead. It does have one other possibility for an item there. It's, I guess, 50-50 at this point. So he's just gonna dip out though. And
That's
did
what I
he
don't think.
find the Moon Pearl?
There is the bow.
Moon Pearl is on Pyramid. Did he even fight Aghanim yet? Vonkie, I think, still
Vonkie
to fight Aghanim.
I fought Nagan yet.
Yeah, he's gonna find it hard to make any sort of progression without it. Looks like he's practicing spin speed, trying to get that down.
Yeah. Yep. And then one big tip for Randomizer is don't be afraid to fight it.
Yeah, even if Aghanim's not strictly required, it might make your routing a little bit easier, and it does give you that extra portal into the Dark World near Link's house, which is useful for many things. The non-required ice rod from Alec Baldwin's digging game.
He is up. You go ahead and complete. Hera probably.
Mike the V taking the south entrance into Thieves Town, only possible with Titan's Mitt. So Vonkie came in here for the hammer.
And then
Didn't have the big key yet.
And then Mike's way routing is really good for once he found the Moon Pearl. Kind of like, and it's paying off really well.
Yeah, he's just finding one thing after the other. So Vonkie, he may find something important from the rest of Tower of Hera here that Mike hasn't checked out, but there's no way to get around Moon Pearl on Ganon's Tower. I mean, if it were, say, Flute or something, you know, you'd be able to get in there with Glove and Hammer, but it being Moon Pearl. So Vonkie needs to leave right now. There's absolutely nothing left in here for him.
Yeah.
Unless he's really taking a gambit on Master Sword Pedestal being Fire Rod or something.
Mike opting to leave the purple chest behind. Since he came in for reverse, it doesn't make too much routing sense to take that purple chest now. Got the mushroom.
But fortunately, I guess he's already checked all the items south of Village of Outcasts, so he'll be able to use the flute shortcut when he decides to deliver the purple chest to Gary. There are still 2 items north of the Village of Outcasts that he could get. There's the Graveyard Ledge that he needs a mirror for, and then there's the Bumper Cave that he needs the cape for. But he's gonna go right into the bombable hut. Oh, really nice bomb.
And Vonkie has determined that the only other choice now is to fight Aghanim. And he'll be so happy to find out that it's the Moon Pearl is his prize.
Yep. Then he'll have to be wondering, how long did it take Mike to determine to do this, and am I behind? Even Wild Anaconda, who's a very good runner of this game, he's admitted to nervously watching the SRL chat at the hour-and-a-half mark. We're about halfway to that hour-and-a-half mark.
Oh yeah.
Watching for that dot done.
Especially once you find, if you realize you were stuck on one thing for quite a while. We just got confused for a bit.
Yep. And there's that Vamos medallion.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what opens up Mire at this point. At all 3.
So, how about it, guys? You guys want to see Fire Rod? We can't see. You guys want to see Flute at Master Sword Pedestal? You know you do.
Yeah.
Let's see Flute at Master Sword Pedestal. So we've already got the ice rod for Trinex.
Bo
Oh,
can't be at
Bo is southwest of the map.
Yeah, we've got Bo already.
Okay.
He opting for the Cape Strats.
Yep. And why not? You get a magic refill at the end of this cutscene here.
Yeah. Just have to be a little bit careful that you don't run out of magic as you're going through a door with the cape on. You'll find yourself with a nasty little surprise that you can't move.
Or rather, you can't stop moving in the directions. That happened to me once during an SRL weekly. And I didn't know what to do, so I just forfeited. But I'm told if you can cape again, if you use the cape again, it'll take the glitch off.
I have not been counting items for Mike, so this has.
Ooh, watch that jellyfish. Or back. Wonder if he's related to Gary.
Did Gary?
So yeah, we are still, I think the only thing left that could be at Master Sword pedestal right now is Flute. But there is still that possibility.
Yep, just as far as required items. We might find a tuning couple. Kinda cool. Okay, blind is a pretty scripted fight. In regards as long as you start it the same, the fight will go the same. And blind only gives a single blue rupee.
A single blue crystal.
Go ahead and see what's Bump Cave.
Vonkie gonna be the first to check out Catfish, I believe.
Not a bad call. And the Fire Rod. He's probably gonna go straight to Skullwoods after this.
Yeah, Skullwood's pretty quick dungeon, and only 2 items, so won't have to spend a whole lot of time there, and he'll hope to pick up the flute. Of course, you know what that Fire Rod means. Be able to finish Turtle Rock.
On flute. You don't need it.
I was doing a practice run trying out my new tracker, and actually Ice Rod was there. And the cape was the floating island above Death Mountain. So.
Oh no. Okay, Mike, opting to check out the back wall of the graveyard really fast. What are you right here?
I believe he's already checked out King's Tomb.
Yep, he has not. He has not gone back down to the sea.
Oh, that's right, he hasn't. Of course, he could also check Catfish from here. This is about as close as he's ever gonna be.
Yeah. Catfish coughed up a red rupee.
A fish coughing up money? That happened in the Bible too, you know.
It did. Is that fairy always in that pile of rocks?
Huh. I often see a bomb come out of the top pile of rocks there.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's so rare that I have boots there and not Titan's Mitt. Or that I'm coming from that side. I'm usually coming from the northwest side, I think.
There could be a small possibility that the randomizer is impossible to finish, but for the most part, the devs put a lot of work into the logic as far as what items can be where,
Oh,
and they
Vonkie
haven't.
lost his portal to the dark world.
Oh no! But for the most part, when an item is placed, it checks to see what items are required to reach a certain spot, and then it makes sure that you have those items placed before you putting an item there, if it's required.
Mike the V is gonna head over to Catfish here, and possibly Palace of Darkness at this point too. He's got everything but Flute.
Yeah, I forgot he also had to cash in that mushroom too.
Yeah, so really good routing. Just combining as much as he wants. So
Mike needs the flute so he can enter Mire, which is a required dungeon in this seed.
So he's going to be the first to check out East Side Death Mountain in the Dark World. Well, Vonkie checked the 2 Super Bunny chests, but he's going to be the first to check out Hookshot Cave from Mike over here.
Yep, and then not a bad decision for Mike either. Checking out this Death Mountain, right, Dark Side Death Mountain, and all the items he did is a little bit faster than clearing out every chest in the dungeons he has to complete.
Yeah, 6 items over here for him. 2 which we know are duds, but 6 as far as he's concerned. He doesn't know anything about. Now Flute is actually required. Oh, you pushed the left block first. So that's how that trick works.
Yeah, you have to have a little bit of room for that to go, for your hookshot to go far enough up.
Let's try that now. It made it look a little simpler. Alright, so we got the Bloomerang from Mike the V, and he's going to head over to the Hookshot Cave. And no need to check the requirement for Turtle Rock, both because it's a pendant and because he has all 3. So you guys want to see Flute, Turtle Rock? He's going to check it out anyway. Interesting.
Doesn't realize he has all 3 medallions.
He has all 3 clues. And Flute could be behind the hospital. Plenty of places left for Flute to be.
Oh yeah.
Okay, will he finish out Harry while he's up here? He does still have to check the Ether Tablet as well.
And Spike Cave has not been checked either. He's right here.
Yep, and he's got Cave and Bernie. Or Cape and Bernie. Alright.
Going straight to Spike Cave.
Oh, Vonkie didn't pick up the bow. I guess he came into Steve's town from the north side.
He did.
So he hasn't gone around to the Sacred Grove, or the ledge south of the grove.
Do we have the spiky flute? No.
Oh, a spiky blue suit though. Not too bad. Got a nice banana hat. And hopefully he doesn't do too much more monkeying around.
Looks like he's probably gonna go straight to Palace of Darkness.
Yeah, actually.
And then that'd be a pretty good call. Of the dungeons remaining for him to complete, this one has the most possible items.
Is it 5?
I believe. Let's look at this again. Yeah, 5 unique items. There's also a bunch of small keys and chests, and just a bunch of doors in general.
Yep. Also, it's one of the dungeons where the big key is required, so he's gonna have to search around for that a little bit anyway. He'll grab items along the way, naturally. It's a good place to go next. Unlike Ice Palace, where Ice Palace, you don't have to open a single chest to complete it, so...
And same thing with Skull.
Yep, that's right, because you get the one small key from the bumper room. Right as you leave the midsection. Then you get the other small key from the Gibdo.
Yep, and then Mike, I'm pretty sure, is fine without silvers.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's nice routing for that. So
Never
simple.
thought about that. I always just go
so,
eastward.
So simple.
Yeah. Since you're usually gonna mirror after picking up this chest on the little green carpet there, it makes no difference whether you...
I don't think he's gonna mirror from that. He's gonna take that portal that takes him right by the east side.
Oh.
Yeah, that portal takes you
That's
right.
even better. That takes him over toward the mimic area. Oh, that's really smart.
This is a pretty standard route. I didn't think about doing the bomb when you check that one chest.
I've been doing it
Bigger.
wrong for over a year.
Oh yeah, this is about the best way that you can clear this dungeon out. Or clear all that chests in this dungeon.
Firing an extra arrow for good luck.
Oh yeah, he's got so many arrows that might be a little bit triggered by seeing more than 30. A little bit surprised by that mirror.
Yeah, he could have just used the hammer to continue on the next area since he's already grabbed the chest on the east ramp here.
And then Vonkie's finished off blind.
Alright, which crystal was that?
Not 5 or 6. Compass. Another key. That should be the last.
Yeah, 'cause he's got the key into the dark room and then the final basement key on the way to the boss.
Rupee.
Alright, Vonkie just grabbed the fire rod, or is now grabbing the fire rod. No hook shot required. Here's the big key. It's a opportune time for that to show up. But I guess it had to be one of the 2 chests in here.
Oh yeah.
Alright, Vonkie is...
And the last sword upgrade.
Let's see, Vonkie going to Skullwoods? We might just be doing all the Stevestown items here.
Yeah, we might see him do the purple chest follower quest.
Yeah, and could be the flute. Could pay off. And hopefully... if he remembers that he has to do the digging game before he comes back with a follower. Very smart.
Very smart.
So he's going to do Alec Baldwin's Digorama first, and then he's going to return the frog, and if he does the purple chest quest, then hopefully he'll find the bow on the way down there.
Finding himself the ice rod.
Yep, looks like we already have the worst wishes coming from chat for flute locations. I can get behind that.
They just want to see something required at pedestal.
Yeah, I think we did have Cane of Samaria at pedestal last night.
On whose race?
It was the one that was halfway finished when I got home from work. It was right before Leodox's race. So I think it was 9 o'clock. I don't remember who was in it.
Vonkie opting not bring the purple chest with him.
Don't forget Mimic Cave, guys. Flute could be in Mimic Cave.
Oh yeah. That one's easily forgotten.
I'm saying Silver Arrows drop off a Hamster King here.
The Silver King.
Watch it be the compass, because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to item count. Opting to trade just 300 rupees.
Plenty of money to buy potions, and even get another hook shot from Zora. If you thought we were playing Twilight Princess, you could have too.
Of course, the flute could be at the big ferry. Five and 6 is Swamp and Ice. Looks like he's either going to Eastern or to Ice. Ice. He has not checked out what the purple chest was.
Nope. He's opting to do Ice Palace instead. So he'll probably...
Which is perfectly fine too.
Yep, but he's gonna spend a little extra time in here, which won't pay off unless he finds Flute.
Yeah. Yep, and then... There's two major thoughts on trying to route out through Randomizer. First main thought is clear out dungeons that you can that are required. The other is try to get into go mode as soon as possible before checking out dungeons like this.
Oh wow. Yeah, there's a lot of good strats, yeah.
I just normally wait for those penguins to come back and spin dub.
Yeah, he knows all the bomb strats, we can just call him the Blaster Master, I guess.
The Blaster Master, he is Jason.
You thought his name was Mike, but it's Jason.
Alright, let's see. Oh, just a small shield.
Darn.
But we have not seen Quake tablet Bombos checked yet.
I believe Mike checked Bombos tablet on his way to Desert, because he went from Swamp to Desert.
Oh yeah, he did. Wait, how much? I think he went straight to Thieves' Town from him. I don't remember anymore.
I was pretty sure he went into Desert because he had just gotten... But I don't think he actually finished Land Mola though, which was Crystal 3.
Yeah, it's like...
And I think there's still even an item to be found in there. He might be hoping to find the flute elsewhere. And then clear out Desert at the same time as Meyer.
Yeah. Yeah, because I forgot where they found the book.
Book was in Sahasrala's corner.
Because I think right after that is when he went to Desert as well. Since he didn't have a fire source yet to complete the dungeon. Green Pendant is Eastern, so not a very far trip from Sahasrala.
Yeah, that's true. I think there's Armos Well, we didn't see all of Eastern. The final item is either in the big key chest or Armos will drop it. And then also there's the green pendant. So there's still 2 items over there that are an unknown. We got the red ring from Mike the V here. Now he has both boomerangs, and for those of you who did not know, you can actually swap between the 2 boomerangs by pressing Y, similar to how you can swap between shovel and the shovel thing, the flute. It's a randomizer exclusive hack.
He with his.
He's using the hammer. He's trying to break the ice. So he saves a little bit of time by throwing the bomb before fire rotting, which I usually actually just hookshot from the right side of this room.
There's the flute.
Alright, there we go. Mike is in go mode.
He's in go mode.
As has been said, it's his race to lose at this point.
On the serious notes, like hammering on when you're on ice, that kind of helps control Link's movement a little bit. There's still some funky things with it, but it helps you out, gives you a little bit of boost in with momentum preservation.
Is it different from using a sword slash on the ice?
I'm not sure if it's actually that much different. It feels different, but it doesn't necessarily mean it actually is.
Mike the V definitely showing his prowess, even just really optimized pushing that statue before heading down in the cold stair.
Really good fight.
Perfect cotton candy fight.
I like how the cotton candy does more damage to you than the ice.
I like how the crabs deal more damage to you than everything.
Makes Ganon look pretty weak.
Yeah. So, okay, with the flute, he will be able to sweep out Desert and Mire in one trip, and he won't have to go out of his way to check any chests in the Skull Woods. And I think we're just got, is it Crystal 6 from the Ice Palace?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, Mike the V in go mode, and he's got a really quick dungeon in Skull Woods. And I was just thinking opting not to flute over to Kakariko Village, but of course you can't do that yet.
Yeah, so he'll probably just go ahead and clear Skull since he's right there.
Yeah, let's hope that he checks Master Sword Pedestal just so for our satisfaction. Although you can't see in the credits what item is there, so even if he doesn't, that's fine. Mike the V looking probably to finish about the, I'd say maybe the 135 to 140 mark.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. Pretty safe to say.
Well, as Vonkie still needs that flute.
Did he pick up the lantern while I was not paying attention?
I was just thinking about that, but maybe he'll do it after the swamp, because it's in the cave north of the swamp. Let's try to keep an eye out next time he pauses.
Yeah.
Since he's got the hook shot on, I don't think he's going to be pausing for a while.
Probably not until he beats the dungeon.
Yeah. So interestingly, he did the right and then the left, but I guess it doesn't make a huge difference. I think it's just ever slightly faster to check the left first of that wing.
Provided you have the boots.
Oh, that's a good point. EOD text points out that Vonkie doesn't have the quarter magic, which was in the same cave.
Yeah.
As the lantern, so.
Doing left side when you're doing that is a little bit faster when you have the boots. So when you just leave that chest from the right, you can just dash right off. It's very minor.
Plus the time that it takes to get from the left to the right in the upper room. Right,
yeah.
So, Mike the V, one of the kind of trollier things about Randomizer in general is that You're not really likely to get magic drops off of these Gibdos, but having quarter magic kind of obviates the magic drops anyway, so it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Have you, I want to even know if this has happened to anybody else, but have you ever dropped down in the hole to go to Mothula and get grabbed by the wall master as you were falling in the hole and taken back to the beginning?
Great fight.
Wow, I don't even know how he did that. He poked him as the spike was coming out of the wall.
Yeah, some poke dash has some other nice physics. But
Vonkie's gonna check out that big chest before completing the dungeon. And Mike the V's gonna flute right over to Mire and Desert area.
yep, and then one wonky thing about falling into holes in version 1.0 is Link's hitbox is active for a really long time. When I first started practicing some other things, say like in Desert with low, not Desert, Eastern with low hearts, you know that little pot we can drop down into to get some fairies. Had one of the skulls hit me and killed me while I was trying to get fairies.
Ouch. It's like the ones that drop down after you open the big chest.
Yeah.
They throw their heads at you. What a the swag murder dactyl popsicle.
The bird did not stand a chance.
Did not want ice rod there. Sword beam strats OP.
Oh yeah.
All Mike the V has to find in this dungeon is the big key. Lots of places it can be, but
Hopefully on this bridge that he's about to walk up, he doesn't go there first.
Interesting. Maybe he has some intel and knows the big keys over here. Oh, already finds one of the 2 items in here. But you know what he might have been doing? He might have just been like world record strat, like
Yeah.
like the absolute fastest possible thing would be for Big Key to be here, so I'm gonna assume it's that. Kind of like how he cleared out Swamp Palace.
Yep.
Saying the absolute fastest thing would be for Map and Compass and Big Key.
Then I don't know about Mike's hovering ability, but if you're anti-tier on hovering, that chest right there is perfect for Big Key.
Yeah.
Still really good for Big Key, and even if you can't hover.
Is Vitreous's room locked behind a Big Key door? Okay.
Yep.
I know there's the Big Key in the the Wiz Robe and Bubble Room, but I'm curious to see his chest routing here, because
he's trying to do. Looks like he's trying to do everything he can to not have to do the 5-hour puzzle and just wait for a bit for the wall to move.
Yeah, it's definitely the longest single chest it takes to check, but you know, that doesn't mean that. Oh, we found the second unique item in here, Bugnet. That doesn't mean that it's the, you know, that you want to save it for last if you're clearing out every chest. So there's the lantern and quarter magic for Vonkie.
And then I think Vonkie's doing pretty well. I'm not sure if I missed him finish another dungeon or not. I don't think I have. Oh, I don't think we marked Crystal. Crystal number 5.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he's got 4 and 5 right now. He did Swamp. He finished it up.
Yeah. Good choice in going to Palace of Darkness, since he's pretty much right there.
And
Okay, one possible chest for that big key to be. From the main room, it's the top door on the wall on the right. He has blue switches down, so he can just go straight there.
yeah. And then that'll put him pretty close to where he needs to use that big key to get to the end. There it is.
Yep, and then Vonkie's really not doing all that bad. The way that Mike did just kind of led him everywhere. There wasn't really much of a time where Mike had to think about what he wanted to do next.
Yeah, I think Vonkie's reluctance to do Aghanim.
Yeah, that's probably the main that hurt him.
The fact that Mike went into Hera and found Hammer really early also gave him a big advantage. But that's why the practice hat calls that a cane dash room. Okay. Because I thought it was like an item dash, and so I pushed Y and A at the same time, and I was running with the cane, and then he puts the block down and he kicks it across the room. So I thought I was supposed to kick the block across the room to the switch, but you're supposed to use the cane and then dash. I've been doing it wrong the whole time. Alright, Mike the V about to grab his penultimate crystal, and he is extremely close to finishing off Land Mola for the last one.
And he got the 0 cycle. Great fight.
Oh yeah. No silver arrows, but they'll probably be in Ganon's tower anyway. But Mike the V, with the skill that he's been showing off for the duration of this race, sure he'll have no problem with arrowless Ganon. Yeah, that was an extremely fast picture of his fight.
Oh yeah.
He's actually going to go ahead and mirror right next to the north entrance, the secondary part of Desert Palace here. Real smart. Saves him from having to go inside in the southern entrance.
We don't know what pedestal was. Nobody checked it.
Yep, we'll find out during the credits if nobody does, but Vonkie still needs flute, so he may opt to do the Skullwoods and check it out. And Mike the V is really well versed in where he wants to use his sword beams, and I always just find that they get in the way because I don't know where it's advantageous to have them.
Basically, like old dungeons where it helps out the most.
Right, so it can kill those enemies in one hit.
Flute was in Ice Palace Big Chest.
Yeah.
Alright, do the
That's a what face? Oh wow, nice.
Short hop from the second land mode, and then that kind of threw off the timing to try to get the third one for him.
Yeah, never lucky.
But still a 2 cycle, not bad. Alright, that is his 7th crystal. He is going to straight to Ganon's tower, where it is now tradition where we guess how many chests until Big Key.
I'm gonna say 16.
I'm going with 11.
So the only...
And then somebody's guessing pi.
The only possible, like, slightly good things that could even be at Master Sword pedestal left are Silver Arrows and Red Tunic.
Yep, and then I have not seen Vonkie play before, so I'm not sure how his Ganon looks, what he's comfortable with.
Yeah. If he does see Silver Arrows at Master Sword pedestal, he'll have a decision to make.
Oh yeah.
Mike the V showing off the hookshot strat again. Need to add that to my repertoire now that I kind of understand how it works. Oop. This little mini Dodongos. Sniping Vonkie. I like to call them the Super Mario World guys, because they remind me of the little dinosaurs that shoot fire in Super Mario
Dinos.
World.
Dinos.
Yeah, is that what they're called? Are they called like
I
mini
think that
dinos or something?
I think that's their official name, or dinos. I don't remember offhand.
Bonsai Bill. Bonsai Bill. Who's the giant moles? Are they called Mega Mole? I always want to call it Mondo Mole because I like Earthbound. They don't look anything like the Dongos, and here's the other thing. The Dongos dislike smoke, and those guys clearly like smoke. So I don't care what the manual says, they're not the Dongos.
I think their official name was like Fodongos or something. I don't remember. Somebody posted this the other night.
Fodongo?
I don't remember.
Alright, so what did we get? 3 items so far in GT? 3 items in? Assuming Mike checked the east wing already. 4, 5, lots of small keys, that's good. Wow. What was that? Is that your ringtone?
Yep. Pretty loud.
Alright, that's 8. Just jumped in the hole to teleport back to the beginning of the room. Oh, you're gonna see some bloomerang strats. I personally opt for Canis and Mario. Hit most of these crystals. Oh, see now, that's good because you have to equip the hookshot for this next room anyway.
Yeah.
I like that. Wow. Oh, he did a hookshot strat in lieu of the bomb, or place of the bonk strat there. Oh, it's 9 chests. What did I say? 16?
16.
So that would be the second chest behind Ice Armos, I guess? Wow, there's a lot of pixel perfect bomb placements and hookshots from Mike the V.
I know.
For the final bottle.
Alright, he's got plenty of arrows.
Yeah,
Vonkie finishing up Helmut Short King. Too bad you cannot use Golden Bee on Ganon. Oh no, a fall.
Whoops. I think that was only Vonkie's third. I don't think he's finished one since Desert Palace. But he'll probably want a mirror or flute from here, so we'll take a quick peek at his inventory.
That should be his third crystal.
Yeah, it's just Mike's just been having the run of his life. I'll say hi to Bob. Really sure where Vonkie's headed, but wherever it is, I think. Oh, he doesn't have the flute. That's right.
He has a mirror.
That's true. I think maybe a mirror and save and quit to Link's house would have been the best if he's heading toward Swamp.
Yeah, I'm not sure quite which way he's going.
I just want him to pause so I can see which crystals he has.
I think he's going to Ice Palace.
Alright, 15, 16, 17. Oh, if only he had checked the chest on the right first, I would have been correct. Mike the V ruined it. Disqualified. A really good Shy Guy strat too. Alright, so remember Vonkie's gonna have to equip Fire Rod soon, so
Yeah,
he will find the flute here. This is the correct place for him to be. So yeah, he's got 2, 4, and 5 right now. Crystals. Real quick. Always 17. Nobody said 17. Alright, let me just scroll up here. Wolfer said 17. Wolfer was the first to say 17, at least as far back as my chat scrolls up. So Wolfer, you win a thumbs up. I'm giving you a thumbs up right now, but I don't have a webcam on, so you don't see it.
Let's see if this works. Nope, that does not work. There we go. That works. Thank you, Dr. Squared.
Everyone give
There
us
we go.
your favorite thumbs up.
There we go. What have we started?
There we go. There's a nice thumbs up. Nice text thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oh, and Vonkie throws a bomb at himself by mistake.
Yeah, sometimes hitboxes can be a touch finicky.
Yeah. So if you guys want to see how to do Ganon's tower, then I suggest you keep your eye on Mike the V's stream right now.
I missed him fight Lambo too.
Fight Land Mode 2 yet? Oh no,
Yeah.
I guess he did.
Yeah, he's almost to Moldorm too.
I've never actually finished a run of this game. I don't even know what this part looks like.
Yeah, when you see the Wizrobes, that's right after Lambo 2.
So it looks like he's also going to give us a little tutorial on arrowless Ganon, unless he happens to find silver arrows in the last couple chests.
I don't think he's gonna open any more chests.
Does Vonkie, maybe at least Moldorm 2's chest? I'd like to see if that has. Did Vonkie grab the big key yet? I don't remember where the big key was in this place.
Yeah, I didn't see him like pick a big key.
It might have been in the
I think
Ice
it's on-
Golem room. He definitely.
It wasn't Ice Golem, I know that for sure. I think it's on the right side.
Mike the V tempted to hover here. Wow, even just like a frame perfect hook shot shoots the hook shot out as the chest is spawning. I usually just opt for dash strats in this fire bar room. I always wonder why that fire bar doesn't melt the ice. Alright, so the big key must be in this room because Mike the V.
It's not.
Oh, that's right. Mike the V did actually go around.
Nice triple.
We're just gonna do it for him.
Oh,
Oh wait, I
Almost
thought it was only 4 hits.
6. 6 hits.
I told you, I've never played this game up to this point. Vonkie remembering to grab the small key in this room could be very important.
Trying to grab that fairy.
Yeah,
Fairy. It's a little bit tricky. Do try to get that going with the size.
there is actually a fairy pot room in this dungeon toward the end, so
You just have to have the right
That'll be
switch
easy.
pattern.
and Mike the V is on Ganon, and what did I say? 135? I was pretty far off.
Not that far off. Probably a couple minutes off.
Probably would have taken me about that long at that point, but Mike the V showing superior skill, so probably does it faster than I do. Is he like in the teleport phase already?
Yeah.
I turned to look at Chad. I came back and he's on.
With Buttersword at 6 slashes, puts him into the next phase on the first 2.
When does the second phase become active? Is it only like when he starts like summoning bats, or is it?
Okay, so from the start of the fight until you'll see him teleport. You have until you start swinging the trident to get the required damage in, and then for phase 2, you basically have to make sure you get all the hits in before the fire bats are done. before he teleports.
Mike not missing any of these hits on arrowless Ganon. You did actually see him try to switch to bow briefly, which was a shame that he didn't have silver arrows because Ganon spawned right in the center of the room, which almost would have guaranteed him a triple hit from silver arrows.
Okay, he's got a sub 130 on this.
Yep, let's check out. He has submitted his dot done, barely with a sub 130. Mike the V finishes in first place with a time of 1 hour 29 seconds, or 1 hour 29 minutes 57 seconds. So congratulations to our victor, Mike the V. Good old GG from the Triforces.
Yes, like this was an excellent seed, excellent decisions throughout the seed.
Yeah, it's just a matter of Mike the V following the breadcrumb trail that the randomizer put out for him. Sometimes it doesn't pay off though. Sometimes.
Yeah. Oftentimes.
Sometimes it'll bait you.
Vonkie bombed himself again. It's just barely touching like the edge of that rail, and it's knocking the bomb back. And then if you manage to hit that rail, you do not have enough time to toss that bomb again.
And Mike the V actually had a slightly different strat in that where he used 2 bombs. So if you have the bombs to spare, it's a pretty good option. Alright, vultures rule the desert. I'll try to keep an eye out for the Master Sword pedestal and see what sleeps again forever. I want it to be so glorious. Ah!
Oh no, Vonkie died. Yeah, with green, I forgot where Blue Tunic was. But everything basically in Ice Palace, Mire, and Turtle Rock, and Ganisar, they do a lot of damage when you have just the green tunic. Okay.
Tickle beam for sale. Oh, Ganon said they were in his tower. I wasn't.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Could be red mail. Could be the red shirt sleeps again forever. Fresh flapjacks. Alright, Vonkie getting another crack at this dungeon here. It's really a shame he wasn't able to get that fairy from the bubble. Was that Boy Eats Lunch again?
I don't know. I missed it.
Boy has lunch again. Oh, was it a mushroom? No. Remember what was... I think that reflects what's in, you know, the digging item, the haunted crew. Narcissistic kid, as he gave the mirror, I believe. Let's see if Mike wants to grab an interview here. I don't like that lady in the yellow dress. She told on me once. Actually, multiple times.
Doing things that you're not supposed to be doing?
No. But they thought that I kidnapped the Princess Zelda.
Oh, what a jerk.
Okay, so let's get the schedule up here. Next, we have a run actually at 4 o'clock that's going to be right here on this channel. EOG Text versus Alanim.
Ace. Oh yeah, so pedestal was Couch Cash.
Ah, Couch Cash sleeps again forever. Boring. Alright, Vonkie not doing the bomb jump, but he's got everything he needs. I'm assuming he got that flute.
I hope he did. He did not. Oh.
Yep. Mike the V is declining the interview, and I can understand that. He definitely put a lot of effort into this run. Probably just wants to take a nap.
Oh no, Vonkie is not gonna like this. when he is trying to go everywhere.
Not gonna like what?
I think he missed a flip. I don't know.
Well, we can't tell because the menu shows the shovel. But I'm assuming if he came back around, he would have grabbed the big chest.
I would think he would too. Did somebody see him grab the big chest? Scout is saying he did not grab it, but I did see him move his cursor over the shovel. If he had the flute, you would see it.
You'd see the Y, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
That's
gonna
a
hurt.
recipe for disaster.
That's gonna hurt.
Uh-oh. Well, he'll be able to do everything except for Meyer, though. So. Alright, Ice Palace, I believe, is 6. Crystal 6.
Yep, and then he does not realize he has missed an item in Ice Palace.
Yep, he's piecing out of there. So it's not gonna be a pleasant experience for Vonkie, but
yeah,
hopefully that doesn't let him. Hopefully that doesn't deter him from
completing.
Yeah. He's gonna turn in this mushroom. Hasn't done that yet. All right, we're coming up on the bonk counter for Mike the V. I think we already had a couple of guesses in chat.
Saw a bunch of 30s in chat.
16, I'm gonna say.
42.
Swamp Palace, 10 out of 10. One item in Skull Woods. I guess that was just Mothula's item.
Yeah. Oh, 16 was the count for pre-ganning key.
That's what I meant. Oh wait, what's 6? Oh, because he didn't get the item on the lamp.
Oh yeah. Okay,
so
42. Okay, so 42 locations pre-boots.
Our predictions.
So we're trying to count bonks, not pre-boots. 0 test, 14 saving quits. I missed the bonk counter.
Oops. Yeah, I guess we didn't see it. Oops. Alrighty, Vonkie's gonna clear out Eastern Palace. He's got 2 items to grab here. Well, 1 item in Green Pendant.
Oh, it was half of 42.
What did I say? 20? Or 14? Or 16? I guess I was wrong.
Something.
Lots of 21s.
Silver Arrow is somewhere in Gaines Tower. Probably the right side, or maybe the one of the top 3 chests. Yeah, because there were 5 chests on the right side that Mike did not check.
Could be the big chest too.
Oh yeah, and right side or big chest. Very seldom do we see somebody check that.
Do you think it was kind of mean for the developers to intend necessary silver arrows and put them in the Fat Fairy Cave?
Do what?
What's funny, like, just I remember being a kid and just knowing where everything was. I don't remember like how I figured out how to get to silver arrows. I just always knew how to get them.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Konami code. I always knew the Konami. I don't remember a point in my life where I did not know the Konami code. I probably heard it from my friend at school when I was like 5 or 6. It's just this, like...
And then in-game clues, That wouldn't have helped me when I was 6 or 7,
Yeah.
and not having the ability to make connections like that.
Does this game even have in-game clues like that? Like, at least for finding Fat Fairy?
I'm sure there are.
There are in-game clues about it, Nick Man says. Pretty good Armos fight here from Vonkie. Let's see if he gets a pink skip. Nope. Plenty of arrows anyway. Found the map. Did he go to the big key chest?
I thought he went there the first time.
I think he mirrored out after the big chest.
I don't remember. But yeah, games like this, and then Link to the Past is basically an action RPG in a sense, and there's lots of rewards for talking to NPCs.
Yeah. The Arrow game. The Moss Eisley guy. Yeah, the game did come with a booklet that basically like ruins the puzzle of how to get in the Tower of Hera. And I think it gives you like a clue for Ice Palace as well.
Couch Cash slept forever.
Yep, ain't no one gonna be waking up that Couch Cash. He gets grumpy when you wake him up in the middle of a nap.
And then he runs away.
Yeah, I always find my IRL rupees running away faster than I can catch them back.
I know. I wish I could just find 3 pendants and get a lot of cash.
Alright, where is Vonkie thinking right now?
I think he's aware he has 5 and 6.
Ah, yeah, he's gonna check Fat Fairy here. So, with the mirror and having killed Aghanim, he can take the shortcut over to the drawbridge, and he knows it. He's got his mirror equipped. You can dash while carrying the power bomb, or else you'll drop it. What's kind of funny is if you prematurely drop the power bomb, you see the fuse timer counting down. You can actually just pick it back up, and it'll stop exploding. Yep, we got the Fat Fairy chest here to check out.
So, something that might be useful will probably be Red Tunic. We have not seen that.
Yep, nothing good though. Star Tropics did not have a hint in the manual. It had a manual check. There's a little bit of a difference there. But everyone knows the code to get on the submarine is 747 anyway, so what difference does it make? I hope I don't... You know what's funny is, Star Tropics came out on the NES Mini. Did it include a manual for the submarine code? The original DRM. Yeah, the manual came with DRM.
Those were the golden days of gaming. Or having the little wheels on like some of the old point-and-click adventure games, where you had to match 3 levels of images together to get the right code.
You know who was notorious for manual checks was Sierra.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much every DOS, Dr. Brain, and King's Quest game had a manual check. At least, King's Quest 6 did, and I think the first 2 Dr. Brains did. But King's Quest 6, that was my jam when I was a kid.
Or I like playing Warcraft. Why did I go to like page 3, paragraph 2?
Oh yeah, the ones that just make you look up random words in the actual manual. Yeah. I had another one. It was Jack Nicklaus Golf for DOS.
Oh my!
And so it had a little booklet with pictures of all the golf courses. And so, you know, every time you start up the game, it would show you like a picture of a golf course, and you have to guess which golf course it was. And if you guess wrong, it would be like, "Oh, looks like it's raining. No golf today." And it was shut down. But the thing was, the manual with like the pictures of the golf courses, it was red with black text, so like you could barely see it. They did it to prevent photocopying.
Pretty awesome.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so Vonkie's making his way to Blue Tunic. Oh, my favorite ones was that they actually come up with, have the little filters that you have to use to actually read it.
Oh, that's where the Blue Tunic was. There you go. So did anybody play the original Leisure Suit Larry? Another Sierra game. I don't think it had a manual check, but it gave you a little quiz because like the game was mature. So it has adult themes in it. You know, you have to be 18 or older to play it. And in order for the game to determine that you're 18, it gives you like a pop culture / history quiz like in the beginning. Just to check and make sure you're 18.
Great stuff.
Yeah, Fiesel played it. Fiesel knew how to get into that game when he was 12. Was it 21 or older? I think my brother actually found a way to like read the text file that the quiz read and like printed out all the answers to the questions. And some of them would be like, some of the questions I think would be like, who's your favorite band? But it would like, so like you'd have to pick something appropriate to the age that you typed in for like 1987 or whenever the game came out. So like if you said you were like 20, like 21, just couch cash. So if you said you were like 21 and you put in Glenn Miller, it would be wrong because you wouldn't be old enough to like Glenn Miller. Oh man. Journey. I'm pretty sure I remember the Rolling Stones being one of the possible answers for that question.
Alright, Vonkie has checked what the pedestal is in the meantime. We'll probably see him go ahead and clear out Skullwoods.
Yeah.
As soon as he's not lost in the Lost Woods.
And we know from the commentary perspective that the correct move will be to actually go back into Ice Palace and get the item that he missed.
Did he ever grab
He got the mushroom. He does have the mushroom. He's pretty sure he turned it in after leaving Ice Palace. I was just gonna check that off. Hey, you got it. Okay. Alright, so we do have... I'm not sure if we're gonna be seeing Vonkie finish up here. We do have another race that's supposed to start in 10 minutes. Yeah. I'll let Fiesel make the call if he wants to put that on here or move it over to Speedruns Live. Yeah, 4 o'clock race between EOD Tex and Alan M. Scheduled to be on this channel. Fortunately, he does have to go ahead and clear out Forest Temple, Skullwoods. Does have to finish out Skullwoods anyway, since it's a crystal done. He's gonna hope to find the flute here, but unfortunately, he will not. Yeah, there are races just about like every 2 hours today. We got this one's finishing up. We have a 4 o'clock race, a 6 o'clock race, a 7 o'clock race, which probably will end up on Speedruns Live, an 8:30 race, 9 o'clock race, and a 1 a.m. race for tonight, early tomorrow. Those are all Eastern times. You can check out the schedule right here. So let's see. Don't have any messages from Feasel in Discord as of yet. Let's try to send him a message here.
Yeah, hold on, he's typing right now.
Okay.
Okay, just let us know when we need to switch on over. I'm not even sure if we have commentators for the next match yet.
Okay, so we're probably we're gonna keep the races on this channel as long as we can, Speed Gaming. But do make sure you give Speed Gaming a follow. Make sure you give Speedruns Live a follow, and follow Speed Gaming 2, just in case we have 3 concurrent races. But been having too much stuff on Speed Gaming 2, but. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna give Vonkie a little bit more time to play his game, and then 2 o'clock gonna switch over to EOD Tex versus Alanim. We got links to Speedruns Live and Speed Gaming 2 for you.
But either way, Vonkie is doing a good job just keeping moving on. We haven't really seen him just stall and do nothing at any point yet.
We don't know who's gonna be commentating the next match, actually. And Vonkie is gonna go ahead and grab this chest here. I don't think we saw any of these chests because Mike was already in go mode when he came to Skullwoods.
Oh yeah.
Good mirror strat there.
Basically what Cross Product just posted. Be nice to the runners. Try to kind of think about what they're going through. That's basically all the requirements for this tournament.
Yeah. And oh, yeah, commentators' curses are required.
Always required.
Yeah, leave the meanness to the seed.
Yeah.
Alright, Vonkie. I hope he's not heading into Turtle Rock right now.
Let's think about other places he has not checked yet. I mean, other than the big chest, I don't think there's another place he could actually go. I can't think of another good place to go. He did check the pedestal. He does know that it's cached there.
Let's also check both of the tablets. Did he finish? He did finish Eastern Palace, I think, too.
Yep, and he did check Sahasrara. There will be no more removing things from Randomizer. We still wanted to fill as much of Zelda as we possibly can. He basically wanted to do all chests.
He is going in the Turtle Rock. There is a very small chance that something could have been in there.
Yeah. Yep, and then as far as we know, there's going to be no more major items. There's no more Y items that are going to be in here. We might see red mail. And that's basically about it. I'm not sure if we ever found a fourth bottle or not.
Fourth bottle is in Ganon's Tower.
Okay. But yeah, it's like from Vonkie's view, he's checked everything else already. Silvers are in Ganon's Tower. As told to us by Ganon. It's like 99% of the time, 99.9% of the time, if you run into an issue where you think you can't complete it, 99% of the time it's because you missed something. Or there's another route to something that you didn't really think about.
Yeah, Bugnet in Ganon's Tower, or where was Bugnet? Meyer? I think it was in Meyer, actually. So Vonkie won't be able to grab that until after finding Flute. Alright, so we do have just a couple more minutes before the next race starts. Alright, it looks like we have GamerCal stepping to the plate to do commentary for the next race. So we'll hand it over to GamerCal in just a minute. And Fiesel's getting the restream set up for the new guys. Flute was in the big chest in Ice Palace, which Vonkie passed up. Actually walked right past it and missed it. Oh, just like that fairy. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, you know, Ice Palace only has a handful of items, and it's really complicated since your routing really depends on where that big key is. You get in there and you're like, I think I got 3 items. It's really hard to keep track of that stuff.
And as a general rule of thumb, it's better to check chests that you don't need than to skip chests when you're not sure if you got all the items.
Yeah, and a lot of dungeons you can just take a quick peek at your inventory, see if you've got the map and compass, which will tell you that you still need to find something. But with Ice Palace, there's so many small keys that it's even hard to do that the easy way. You just have to pay attention as you're going along, which is kind of sneaky.
And then something that helps me in Palace of Darkness is I can think about which doors I've unlocked and which doors still need keys.
But yeah, that's a good point, because there's really, like, I guess 2 locked doors in Palace of Darkness that you may or may not want to open. There's the one immediately to the north. If you take the east portal and have arrows and hammer, you can go that way and bypass it. Possibly. And then there's the one in the spike trap room, which very often you just use a key to get a key back from the chest there, but I've seen the big key be in there before. Depends on how many small keys they distribute in the earlier rooms, because they can't lock too many small keys in the dark room, because they won't assume you're going to bomb jump. But yes, since Ice Palace was not nice and gave out the big key early on in the dungeon, came toward the very end, you know, it's difficult to track if going back to the beginning and grabbing that chest. Oh, fortunately can't shoot an arrow over that whack-a-mole's head. Now
Which is a shame.
These
Not
guys
sure
you can actually just kill with the sword.
Yeah, not sure if he knows about that. Probably got used to getting denied by the red mimics.
Yeah, that guy was moving weird too, because Vonkie moved to the right and he also moved to the right. I'm not sure if that's a bug or what.
He could be pressing left during in the middle of a slash. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying close enough attention. But you can still control them when Link's stuck in an animation where he does not move.
Right, like when you're grabbing the statue in Ganon's tower, 2nd floor.
Yep, or using a dash buffer to move him around.
Huh.
Link would have funkier movement if he was pressing both directions. Oh yeah, greens go with you. I don't remember. I don't pay enough attention. I don't pay enough attention to the green mimics anymore.
Yeah, that's interesting. I thought that they...
I'm not sure, because the only places where I really deal with... No, I think they move opposite, at least vertically.
Usually, I mean, you just shoot arrows at them, and since they don't fire back, you're not even really thinking about it. Or you dash straight at them.
The flute is an Ice Palace. Vonkie has cleared or has beaten Ice Palace, but missed a really critical chest.
I don't know why they say you can't use left and right at the same time. It might cause the game to bug out. I know actually Zelda 2 is notorious for bugging out when you push opposite buttons at the same time, which is really only possible on an emulator.
Or, yeah.
I guess if you get a custom controller, it could do that too.
Or I know of X-Release having issues like if your actual controller is worn out enough, you can sometimes run into that happening. And we got the red tunics.
Yeah, there we go. There's the...
Yep, and then how it's been explained to me is it'll be very obvious if that's what's going on.
Break your D-pad in half. Yeah, I guess you could do that.
A lot of things you can do.
You could possibly just rewire the controller too. Which I was wondering if it's legal to rewire controllers for runs, because it would be useful in Super Metroid, since the game does not allow you to map certain functions to the face buttons. Alright, see if we got an update on the runners here.
We have a little bit of trouble with the start of Shrine X. Then a feature
Yeah.
to the past is if you have like a boss enemy exploding, you cannot access your item menu during that part.
So the unfortunate things about missing the quicker kill on Trinex is that ice on the ground causes a lot of lag. And it's not pleasant to walk on either.
Okay.
Let's see what Trinex gives here.
Red. A single rupee.
Well worth the traversing. Yeah, Zelda 2 actually, if you push left and right at the same time, it causes you to run super fast. And if you push up and down at the same time, you can actually teleport. I think that's probably one of the more extreme cases of a game bugging out, when you simultaneously press opposite directions.
Makes me want to rewatch the Zelda 2 task again at some point.
Yeah. Right, what is Vonkie up to?
I think he's going to go ahead and...
I think he wants that couch cash.
Nothing bad happens if you beat GT without the flute. He doesn't need the flute to enter Ganon's tower directly. He needs it so he can... The only glitchless way to Misery Mire, one of his required crystals, is to flute to Warp Spot 6, and then pick up the rock there. There is a way to Misery Mire that involves clipping, but clipping is banned in this tournament, unfortunately. Well, fortunately in this case, since that would knock out a lot of people that had joined the tournament.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see,
Yep, so we're still heading, still getting the next race set up, but...
Let's pop into the IRC and see if they're talking about what's going on there. Oh. And we have GamerCow here. GamerCow's going to be taking over commentary for the next race.
Hello there.
Alrighty. Well, it looks like we are going to have the next race starting any second now, so I will bid you all adieu. I am again Cross Product, and you all have yourselves a wonderful day.
Yep, and then I'm JC87. Thanks for stopping by for this race. Be sure to spread some love. Go ahead and give Vonkie and Mike the V some follows, and stick around for EOD Tex versus Alano.
Alright, thank you very much, guys. Hopefully you guys had a fun race there as well. We are almost underway, as Fiesel is just asking in the SRL if both players are ready. So we are literally just about to get started here. Alright.
Hello.
Hello there! So I think I have just about everything set up here.